Now, I would like to talk about the most familiar movie that just released a trailer like last week with Doctor Strange, Avatar 2. Well, it's actually called Avatar: The Water Way or the Way of the. Let me see. Avatar: The Way of the Water. Now, I already watched the trailer. To be honest, I saw it in the theater. Like, I mean, I wasn't surprised that they shown it because Fox is now part of Disney. But like, what else can I say? It looks beautiful. We gonna dissect it because even though I did watch it, we gonna go over the trailer of Avatar, uh, The Way of the Water. Now, people love talking shit about Avatar. They said, "Oh, it's the most overhype. This movie not that good. People don't remember it." But I will argue that Avatar is probably one of the most underrated franchises in history. Because think about it. Even though people have their criticisms, even though people say that the CGI is kind of outdated, which it's not, Avatar CG, the first film, is better than most movies today. You know what I mean? And it's still the highest grossing film of all time, even over Avengers Endgame. And even with inflation, it's still Crusades Endgame. Now we're gonna be talking about this trailer because people they still are iffy on it. So we just gonna get over it and let's just get to it. But before we do that, like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. See, look how beautiful the graphics are, man. You see that? Like, this looks good. Look at this. The shadows, the face. Like, it looks real. Like, I do not understand why people like, oh, this looks like a video game cutscene. This looks bad. This looks good. You know how hard it is to make this look as real as it does, as it do right here? With the grass, with the lighting, with the eye. It takes time. That's why it takes years. It took James Cameron years to do this film. You know they finished this film, I think, a year or two ago, right? I do know that, right? Like, look at it, man. Looking, this is Zoe Saldana. I know it's Zoe Saldana because you can tell by the face structure and all that. Like, this looks good. Like, I don't understand the criticism of how it looks like a cutscene. And the funny thing is, they wouldn't do this with any other movie. They wouldn't do this with any other Marvel movie, which you can question has questionable CGI. But we don't talk about it because we love to have fun. We don't talk about these things. But with Avatar, with James Cameron, it's like, here go a video game cutscene. Like, get out of here. People work hard to make this look good. Man. Like, look at the. Oh, man.
Don't you dare. Don't.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Sam Worthington Avatar with dreads is crazy. I ain't gonna. Why I got my man with dreads, man? Give him a haircut. Don't. Nah, man. That's the one thing about Avatar that I'm like, alright. Because today we talk about appropriation. And hopefully this movie talks. Well, it's gonna be a fun movie anyway. But hopefully this movie, talks about him embracing, the culture of, I forgot the alien's name, but their race and everything, and knowing that the tree takes care of everything on Earth. Because y'all know this is about environmentalism. This is about like it's equivalent to the race, the rainforest being important to the Earth, as the tree here is important to this planet right here. And that they don't want outsiders destroying what was created here in this planet. And then Alright, that part looks a little iffy, but that can be fixed. Like, god damn! Man, this is crazy, man. Damn. Now, this is interesting. They have a human here with these avatars right here. Now, I don't know how that's gonna be in the story, because I remember the humans leaving this planet, but possibly they could have came back, or they could have had a baby in the first film. I don't know, but he's giving me Disney Tarzan. He's giving me that type of vibe. Space Tarzan. And that looks crazy.
I know one thing. Wherever we go, this family.
You just have to embrace the movie, man. Look how gorgeous some of the scenes are. How good, man, there's just nothing to describe how James Cameron is able to make this. Like, I understand, the criticism of, like, the appropriation, some of the, like, yes, of course, not all CG is going to be perfect here. It's not everything's going to look realistic, but what they can do with the CG and how much they did so far, it looks really good. Especially some of the movies that come out that nobody even criticized, and yet they criticize this movie. James Cameron is always doubted. He was doubted with Titanic. He was doubted. I heard stories. He was doubted with Terminator 2. Every movie he's done, he's always been doubted, and every time he's doubted, he always win. He always win. I remember, like, before it was, I think Twitter came out before, but it was like, Facebook and stuff. They're basically like, what the hell is Avatar? Oh, this is gonna be a flop. Oh man, the CG looks terrible. Oh man, what the hell are these blue aliens? They look funny as shit. Oh man, this gonna flop. December comes, everybody in the world watches this movie. 3D, highest grossing film of all time. And I bet that this is gonna outgross the second Avatar. The first Avatar, what I'm talking about. The first Avatar. And it might be the first movie, this, I believe, might be the first movie that makes $3 billion. I really do. China is going to make so much money in China. It's already going to make so much money in the United States when it comes out. It's going to make so much money in other countries. But, we'll see. But this has the potential to be the highest grossing film of all time. And I truly believe it's going to do that. But, we'll see what happens when December comes out. That looks realistic.
Is our fortress.
That's tight. Yep. Yeah, so that was the trailer for Avatar. Like I said before, Avatar, like, I get it. It's the highest grossing film of all time. You gotta let down the hype, because it's not like the perfect movie. Most of the movies we like are not the highest grossing films, and that's okay. But to not give, like, Avatar credit for stepping up, the movie industry with its CG and with the world building, not giving it credit and just saying, like, oh, it's just a forgettable franchise. I mean, that's just a shame, because of how much effort, like, not just James Cameron, but everybody that's involved with this movie is putting in here. So that's all I gotta say. I already watched the trailer, so I feel like I should talk about this movie in some way. because it's going to be a really big thing when December comes out. So yeah, that's basically it for not my reaction, but my commentary on the trailer. So that's it. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below your thoughts on Avatar: The Way of the Water. And if you do got some criticisms and have some doubts, let me know in the comments. Or if you're praising it like I do, let me know also. And subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to be the first to see my new content. All right, y'all. Peace.